Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm here at outside of the parking lot here in the Hotel Bel Air. I left my car last night. I brought some of my 20%ers out. You know, we had a great time. We had a few drinks, which is why I left the car here, and I went home with Sil and the girls. We brought our girls too to make it a win-win. I got her a couples massage, you know, and we had a great time here at the Hotel Bel Air. So I'll show you later, but I want to jump right into this, and I want to explain what I mean about the 80-20 rule. A lot of people reached out to me and they said, hey Albert, what do you mean? You should still give time to the 80%ers. Why are they counting it out? And I want to answer this because there was a lot of controversy, and I want to make sure that you guys know exactly how I feel and how I think and how I do things, okay? Now, the 80-20 rule does not mean that I'm not going to pay attention to the 80%ers. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that I don't talk to them. It doesn't mean that I'm an asshole. You know, that's not what I mean. Okay, what I mean is that everyone gets the same amount of time. In the beginning, everybody gets the same amount of time. And the 80%ers, I spend time with them. Now, let me tell you, first of all, who I let into the company, who I let into my life in general, because my life is my company is my life, my companies are my life, and my family are not my family that are blood related. My family are the people that I work with. Why? Because work is where you spend all of your time in. That's where all your time is spent, work. You think about it, you sleep 8 hours or 6 hours, whatever you sleep. Then the drive to your work, then you work 8 hours. There's not much time left, maybe an hour of quality time for your kids, for your whoever you're with. So you spend all, life is work, and you got to be happy with the people you're around. And the way I select people, first of all, is I have a list that I'll post it after this. I'll share it with you guys of my core values and my do nots. Okay, so I'll go through them right now really quickly. So first of all, if you want to be part of our life and our companies, then you got to be this, okay? Our core values are, and if you stopped or you fell off our core values and our do nots, then I'm just going to stop hanging out with you. I'm going to stop spending time with you because it's just not going to work, and time's really valuable and you can't get time back. Time, once you lose time, you can't get it back. So core values, okay, you got to be all in, you got to have ethics, you got to have work ethic, you have to have attitude, the right attitude, integrity, loyalty, and you got to be family. You got to be a family man or a family lady. You got to health has to be important, teamwork, exercise. You got to self-improve. You got to get better all the time, because if you don't get better with us, then you're gonna fall off. I don't like to be around people that don't constantly get better. You know, read an audiobook. Listen to an audiobook, listen to a podcast, get better. It's not hard. And do nots. I don't like being around people that are cheap asses, people that are quitters, people that are small thinkers, lazy asses, entitled people, softies, people that downgrade. I don't downgrade. Everything's upgrading. Triangulation. If you're a person that likes to triangulate, hey, you're gonna fall off my list. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna stop hanging out with you. You're done. Now, once you get over the core values and the do nots, you're in our company. You know, we have company-wide training. Next week, for all of you guys that are realtors, we're gonna have our realtor training on Wednesdays. Mortgage training is gonna be on Tuesdays. And when we started the company, we used to have trainings. I gave everybody the same time, and then we moved to Zoom trainings via Zoom, because the company grew and our office wasn't that big. Now we have a huge, enormous office. So we're gonna have training company-wide, and everybody's gonna be invited. And I'm gonna spend the same time I spend with everybody at our meetings. Okay, it's gonna be at a set time. You come, and you're gonna get the same treatment, the same training, the same time that I gave everybody that's part of the company right now. Same, everybody's the same. 80%ers and 20%ers. Now, what happens is that people fail to execute. You know, I give this person the same time. I'm not going to spend all day with you. I'm not going to see you every month. I'm not going to see you every week, every month. but I'm going to spend some time with you in the beginning. And if you fuck it up and you don't execute, I'm going to stop spending time with you. All of these people, I spend the same amount of time. I'll give you a few names. Patty, Eli, Oscar. I spend the same amount of time with them. They don't need me all the time. I tell them, do this, and they go execute. I was with one of our new guys yesterday, Joseph, or the day before yesterday. I gave him some time. He's going to go out there. He's going to execute. I was with our young girls, Bella. Give her some time. She has to go out there and execute. I give everybody the same time. So don't think or don't put words in my mouth that I don't spend time with the 80%ers. I do. But if you're a whiny little bitch that just keeps bitching and whining all the fucking time, bitching and whining, every time I see you, you come to the meetings, you make it once a year to the meetings, to the top performers, you make it once or twice a year, and all you do is bitch and complain. That's why you're jumping around from company to company and you're never going to make it in life. And that's why you're going to get to your 40s, 50s, 60s, and you're going to still be the same person that bitches and complains because you failed to execute. There's people here younger than you that are fucking killing it. They're executing. So if you don't execute, I can't execute for you. Sil can execute for you. People can't execute for you. You got to go out there and execute. So instead of bitching and complaining, being at your 40s or 50s or 60s, even worse, and you're still bitching and complaining because you don't get results, it's your fault. You're not executing. You're getting the same amount of time, but every single week, month, or twice a year that you make the top performers, you're bitching and complaining. That's why people come make it every month and they don't bitch and complain. They go out there and execute. Okay. Now, there were three people that I can remember right now. 3 people that quit on me. And I'm telling you, based on my experience, reality, they quit on me. 3 people that were very close, 1 inch away. And these are not just salespeople and 1099 people. These are employees too. Okay, 3 people that I can just think off my head right now. 3 people that were very close to getting ownership of one of our companies, you know, and they quit. They were 1 inch away. And sometimes you got to pay the price. You know, you got to be here 3 years. Sometimes it's not about years. Sometimes it's about earning it. There's many ways of earning it. This is a whole different topic, but they were this close to getting ownership, to getting the big payday, you know, to getting something special, and they quit right before they were going to get it. So remember, things, you got to earn them, especially the special things in life. You got to earn them. Don't be entitled. I'll end it with this. Don't be entitled, because people that are entitled, you're never going to win in life. Don't be entitled. Earn it. Put in the hard work. And maybe one day, you know, you'll make it and you'll be here telling the story like I am right now, outside of the Hotel Bel Air, with a $500,000 watch, with $1 million car, here in Valet. See that? Valet here. My friends over there, they know me. I live down the street. I could walk down to the Hotel Bel Air. I could walk to my house. Maybe one day you'll be saying this story and people will be listening to you, because there's a lot of people that have stories, but people don't listen to you. People don't care about the bitchers, the complainers, the little wimps, the little weenies, the idiots. People don't care about the idiots. You might post things on social media, nobody watches it. You get no views, you get no comments, you get no DMs. Nobody cares about your ugly ass. But maybe one day, if you make the right choice, you'll be in a position like this. Much love to all of you guys. Make it a great day. Happy St. Patrick's.